The moment I realized my whole firm was a lie, it was like a punch to the gut. I couldn't breathe. My partner, someone I'd trusted with my life, was embezzling funds. How could they do this to me, to us, to our clients? I felt like my whole world was crumbling, like everything I thought I knew was a lie. I had to know more, so I started digging, and what I found was shocking. A web of deceit that went all the way to the top, involving some of the most powerful people in the city. I was scared, but I knew I had to take a stand, to fight for justice and to bring the truth to light. It wasn't going to be easy, but I was determined. I had to see it through. As I delved deeper, I realized that the betrayal went far beyond just my partner. It was a systemic problem, a disease that had infected our entire system. But I was not alone. I had some allies, people who were just as determined as I was to see justice served. Together, we worked tirelessly, gathering evidence, building a case, and finally, the day of reckoning arrived. The perpetrators were brought to justice, and our law firm was redeemed. It was a long and difficult journey, but in the end, it was worth it. I had learned a valuable lesson about the importance of trust and loyalty, and I had emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. I realized that trust is not just something you give, it's something you earn, and once it's broken, it's hard to get back. But I also learned that forgiveness is possible and that sometimes it's the only way to move forward. So, what did I take away from this experience? That life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns, but it's how we respond that matters. We can choose to let the betrayals break us, or we can use them as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. I chose the latter, and I'm glad I did. It's a lesson that has stayed with me to this day, and one that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. So, can you ever really trust someone? I think you can, but you have to be careful, you have to be wise, and you have to be willing to take a stand when necessary. That's the only way to ensure that justice is served and that the truth is revealed. And in the end, that's all that really matters, isn't it? The truth and the courage to stand up for what's right, no matter what the cost. It's a valuable lesson, one that I will never forget, and one that I hope you will never forget either.